Greetings and welcome to our new calculus channel. My name is John Gabriel. So you'll often hear the idiots, the vacuous idiots of mainstream mathematics say all real numbers can be expressed as infinite decimal expansions. That turns out to be, first of all, a very incorrect statement, and second of all, their proof of it goes contrary to everything they believe in. And I'm about to show you that. Let's see why there's such a bunch of idiots. Okay, now they will say that all real numbers can be written as infinite decimal expansions. First of all, there is no such thing as an infinite decimal expansion. Okay, this thing here is a bunch of drivel. There's no infinite anything, except perhaps the creator or the creators. I don't know. That's something I can't understand. I know that there's always been a first course and some powerful, different kind of material must have always existed. How? I have no clue, but it must have, because I don't believe that anything can arise from nothing. So, that philosophical statement aside, these idiots will now summarize that statement with this here, which is actually a lot of hand waving BS. It says let x n be the rational number obtained by cutting after n decimals. So I mean, it's not a problem if you have, let's say, a dot b like that, right? It's not a problem supposedly if you say that this number is bounded above, right? Because I mean, it stops at some point there. Okay, so it doesn't. You can't have dot 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 1,000. It doesn't mean anything. It's nonsense. All right. So now the next part of their hilarious, laughable BS is that they say that this part here is convergent. Okay, and therefore this real number is written as an infinite decimal expansion like that. Now, can you see the problem with that? Well, let me show you what the problem with that is. So it's very simply this. This proof that you see here, let xn be the rational number obtained by cutting after n decimals. In other words, it's saying, let's cut this over here, right? Like that. So let's just take that there. And then we know that the sequence is non-decreasing and it's bounded from above, not from above by the integer part, by this integer part here. Actually, bullshit. It's bounded above by 1. Now, here comes the interesting part. The incorrigibly stupid morons will tell you that 1, 3 is equal to 0.333 dot dot dot. Impossible, actually. And they'll tell you that 1 is equal to 0.999. Can you see the problem there? So we know that's got to be bounded above by 1, right? It's total contradiction. So these people are fools and they don't know what they're talking about. So for this reason, I want to help you understand mathematics to become better. And so I went to ChatGPT and I posed the same problem. And it says, first of all, define the sequence. Of course, the ultra bullshit of mainstream academia, they'll make something as complicated as possible. So they'll write it as something like this. And then they'll say, first of all, define a non-decreasing sequence and then show that it's bounded above. And then basically, when they say D0 plus 1, it's exactly what I told you. They're telling you that D0, D0 is this part here. Okay. And I mean, that's just to accommodate anything that appears there. So they'll just add plus 1, assuming therefore that if you have just a fractional part, that it's bounded above by 1. Okay. So a lot of hand waving bullshit, totally contradicting all their theory, and that insane idiot George Cantor and the 40 Bourbaki Luddites who smashed the Greek foundations. I am John Gay. Oh, and look at this. And of course, the ultra bullshit L is equal to lim of x sub n as n increases indefinitely. So they understand infinity, you see. That's why they write elliptic or epiliptic eights like they do. And therefore, L is equal to P over Q. So, I mean, this is what the fools like Terence Down, all the others call real analysis. Okay, it's analysis. Okay, it's analysis of their asses. It doesn't mean squat. They're incorrigibly stupid morons. And let me tell you something. If you disagree with me, don't write anything down in the comment sections because you're wrong. If you disagree with me, you're wrong. You're automatically wrong because you're not as smart as I am. Okay? So remember that. Now, I don't want to become rude and be offensive and all that stuff. So I'm John Gabriel, and before I sign off, become a follower on myacademia.edu, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I'll be chatting again with you soon. Till next time.